Okay, so now we can start now. Okay, so we are not going to wait for them now. Okay, I think it's 6:15. We have a lot to do, so this session is being recorded. So if anyone has any issue, they join, they can go back to watch the video. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you. Let me take my attendance first. Okay. Hello, yeah, can you see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Okay, 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 okay. So the topic for today is to how to check our answers. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through step by step how to check your answers. Okay, so now let me show you. So this is our topic, so you can write it down. Okay, checking your answers. Sorry. So checking your answers is our topic. Okay, I believe you can see my screen. Can you see what I've written here? Okay, so you can write it down. Okay, so why do we need to check our answers now?
You should write whatever you are writing.
Yeah, what is there? Just write
We
it.
need to check our answer because we don't check our answer. How do we know that you are correct or wrong?
Okay, and then to minimize errors, because when you are working in mathematics, it can be any question that has been given to you. Sometimes there are little mistakes. What are you saying? So I have a question here. This is what I have down there, which is I have 14. This is a question. 14 times 14. I need to find the answer to this question. So I believe from our previous topics, you already know how to solve this one. Okay, so let's use this as a case study to work this thing out. Okay, so I have this one here, so I'm going to write it. So so for now we have 14 times 14, 1 4. Okay, so this is 14 times 14. Now to solve this, we have to decide the reference number that we are going to use. So in this case, my reference number is 10. Okay, so 10 is what I'm using, so I know that 10 is less than this word 4. Since it's less, I'm going down, so minus 4 is here. Here it should be also minus 4. Okay, so all things being equal, Okay, so now we have this one here. We need to find our answer. So my equal sign is there. Now in diagonal, anyhow I'll do it, it should be the same. Okay, so if I pick it this way, this is what I'm getting. Okay, so this minus this will give me, okay, negative. I'm getting 10. Hey, mute your microphone. Mute your microphone. If you join, mute your microphone.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, please won't you write +4?
Okay, so now we are down. The reason why it's minus means that okay, sorry. This one is supposed to go up. Thank you. Okay, now sorry, it shouldn't be down. Okay, should it go down or up?
Up.
Why up?
Because it's plus.
Is what? Is plus. Okay, so now because this one is bigger than the reference number, right? So it should go up rather. Okay, reference to it means the number plus this should give you this. Okay, so thank you very much for prompting me. Okay, so now it should be up. So here should be plus 4. Here also should be plus 4. So my circle is here. My circle is here. So now diagonal, anyhow I go, it should be the same. Okay, so this one is when you add this to it, you are getting what? 18, right? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, please. Sorry that I was late. I went shopping for some things.
Okay. So we just started. Okay, we just started. So now this is the topic we are treating. Checking your answers. Okay. So just watch. So we want to solve a question, and after that we will prove our answer. Okay. So now we have this one here. So now here is supposed to be what? 18, right? So you add your 0, so here will be 180. So now we multiply the top, which will give us plus what? 16, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now here will be 6, here will be 9, and then here will be 1. So the answer that we got is this. So now we want to prove our answer. Now to prove it, we need something called a substitute. Okay, we need a substitute to prove our answer. So now to prove our answer, this is 14. So 14 is having a digit. How many digits is 14 having? 2 digits, right? How many digits here? 2. So we need to find a substitute for this. And we need to find a substitute. Now when we talk about a substitute, you already know. Let's take for instance a class teacher. Okay, those you'll be having a class teacher. Your class teacher is supposed to be there every day. So a day that your class teacher is not there, you need a substitute teacher who will come just represent that day to teach. Okay, so that teacher is a substitute, okay, in place of your teacher. For instance, those who are also playing football, you know that if you are playing and you are tired, a coach can change you by bringing in a substitute player. Okay, so it's the same thing. Think in terms of that. So now we have 14 and we have this. We need a substitute for this. So how do you calculate a substitute? Okay, so now, so this is what I'm saying. So to check check your answer to any question, okay, we use what? A substitute method. So we use a substitute method to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to use a substitute to check my answer. Okay, so let's see how to use those who want, let me spell it fully so that you know. Okay, so we are going to use a substitute to get our answer. So now this is how I'm going to do this. So now, to use a substitute, you add the digits of each figure here, each number. Now you can see that we have this. So now I'm going to add this. So with this, what I will do is 14 will be equal to this one. A substitute for 14 will be 1 plus 4, okay, which will be what? Equal to what? 5. Okay, now a substitute for this one to also be 1 plus 4, which will also be what? 5. Okay, so now our new digit will be what? 5. So now I have 5 here. 5 times, now always check the sign. The sign here is multiplication, so it should be the same thing. So 5 times 5. Okay, so when I multiply 5 times 5 will give me what? Who can tell me? 5 times 5 is what? 25. Okay, so 25 is also having what? 25 is also having 2 digits. Okay, so now the secret is always your check answer should be a single digit answer. So you can't have 2 digit answer. So now I need to find a substitute for 25, and a substitute for 25 is also what? 2 plus 5, which is equal to 7. So now my check answer is 7. So when I check this one, I'm expecting to get the same answer like 7. So once I get 7 here, it means that my answer is what? Correct. So now we need to find a substitute for the answer. Okay, so to do that, we have to add what? 8 digits. So now the answer is having what? 3 digits. So now it will be what? 1 plus 9 plus what?
1 plus 9 plus 6.
Plus what? 6.
6.
Okay.
16.
So now when you add, you get what? 16.
When you add 1, yes.
16.
Add 1 to 9, it becomes 10.
Okay.
10 plus 6 is
16. So now you need to find, because we are looking for a check answer should be a single word answer. So now we need to add the
1 plus 6. 1 plus 6.
So now we will have 1 plus 6,
So please go back to the 25.
which is equal
When you
to
said 25.
7.
25.
You said I should go over what?
Go back to where you said 5 times 5 is 25.
Okay, so now what we are doing is we want to check our answer. You can use a calculator to check whether the answer is correct, but we don't want to use calculator. So we should have a way to check our answer to see if we are correct or wrong. And this thing can be done in any question at all. So now we have this. Okay, so we first need to know that we are multiplying 14 times what? 14. And 14 is having two digits, which is 1 and 4. So to check your answer, you need to get what? A substitute what? Number. So the substitute number is, the only way to get a substitute number is by adding the figures of the number you are finding the substitute for. So now this is 14, so we need to add the digits. So 1 plus 4 will give us 5. So a substitute number for 14 is 5. Now it's the same way to this, which is 5. Now the sign here is what? Multiplication. So I need to multiply 5 by 5. Assuming if it was addition, then I will add 5 plus what? This. But this case is multiplication. Okay, so 5 times this will give me 25. Now 25 is also having two digits. Okay, but we are saying that a substitute answer should be a single digit. A substitute answer, a check answer should have a single digit. So your check answer should be a single digit, not double digit. Okay, so now we are having a double digit here, so we need to find a substitute for this 25. So a substitute is just to add 8 digits. So now I'm adding 2 plus 5, which is 7. So now my check answer is 7. So it means that the answer that I got here, when I add it also digits, I should get 7. Do you understand? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay with this?
Yes.
Okay. So kindly write it down. Okay. So we will do another one again for you to see. What? You've done that. So okay, so can I clean the board?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't see one of the writing well.
Which one?
The one after the 1 plus 4 equal 5, and the one beside it.
Okay, so this one is 5. Okay, it's 5. Let me write it well for you. This is 5. Okay.
So it's 1. Is it 1 plus
It's 1 plus 4. Okay.
Okay.
We are adding the substitute for this. This is 1 plus 4. Okay, which will give us 5. It's the same as this. Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so okay, let me write at the top. Okay, while they are also copying. So now I have a number here, 96 times 98. Okay, so we need to find the answer to this question, and then we have to prove our answer. Okay, so to do that, we are dealing with 100. Okay, so here I know that this one is less than this, so I'm getting 4 here, I'm getting 2 here. Okay, minus. Okay, circle them. When you subtract 2 from here, okay, I know that, yeah, so I'm getting 9,400. Okay.
And
Okay.
the answer is 9,408.
Okay. So now negative times this will give me positive. Okay, so now
Yes.
here will be 8.
8.
So the answer is
9,408.
408.
Because of these doctrines.
Okay, so now let's prove our answer to C. So now we have here, which is 98 times 98. Sorry, 96. Sorry. It's 96 times 98. Okay, equals to 9,408. Okay, so to prove this, we have to find the substitute for this. So to get a substitute for 96 is what? 9 plus what? 9 plus 6. Okay, which will give us what? 15, right? So it will give us 1,5. Okay, and then if we find a substitute for 1,5, also be what? 6. Okay, right? Hello.
Yes.
It will be 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now let's come here. This one too is what? 98, which is 9 plus 8. So 9 plus 8 will give us what?
17.
17. So 17. So when you find a substitute for 17, it will also be what? 8, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we can multiply this. So we have 6 times 8. So 6 times 8 is what? Who can tell me the answer?
6 times
6 times 8.
48.
It's what?
48.
48. Okay. So now 48 is what? Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So we got what? 48, right? So now we need to find a substitute for 48, which will be, who can tell me? 4 plus
8.
4 plus 8 is what?
12.
4 plus 8 is 12. So if it's 12, now 12, which will give us what? 3, right?
Yes.
But when you find this one, you get what? 3. Okay, so now let's check the answer that we have here and see what we will get from this side. So this one will be what? 9 plus what? 9 plus what? 4 plus 0 plus what? 8, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you add, what are you getting? This plus this is what? 13, right? Okay, when you add this plus 4 plus 8 will give you 12. Okay, 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9 is what?
21.
21. Okay, so 21, when you find a substitute for 21, it will be what? 3, right? Right?
Yes. 2
Because
plus 1
2 plus 1 is 3.
Yes.
So
And 1
now
plus 3
our answer is what? Correct. Do you understand? Do you
Yes, sir.
understand?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can do a lot with math. So but there's a shortcut to this. Okay, we don't need to do this long way that we are doing. Okay, so we want to learn the shortcut so that we will skip some methods, some numbers. Okay, so can I clean the board?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me do that. So we know that in mathematics, the way you have alphabet in English, we also have the same in mathematics. Okay, so the alphabet that you need in mathematics, let me come here. I want to draw something here so that we can just try our hands. So now in mathematics we have alphabet. Our alphabet starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, 9. Okay, so this is the alphabet that we have in mathematics. Okay, now all the other numbers is built upon these numbers. So if I have 90, 80, whatever, any digit that you are having, so you have 12, whatever, is built upon this. So let's see how to go about that. Okay, now I have the highest. Who can tell me the highest number? 9. So the highest number we have in the world is 9. It's not what you think about is billions or no. They all derive from these numbers. So the highest number we have in the whole world is 9. And the lowest number, who can tell me the lowest?
1. Sir, please, I have a question.
Okay, ask.
Sir, please, if you are saying 9, if 9 is the biggest number, if you do 9 plus 1, 9 plus 2, 9 plus 8, how do you get like numbers like 100 if you can add any two digit numbers?
Now you need to, all these numbers are what digits. That's what I want you to understand. So that's why when we were adding, okay, we say digits. So if I have 21, it's not so. If you are a child and you are learning how to count, okay, instead of me telling you maybe 30, I will say 30, right? 30, 30. Okay, it means that 3 and 0, but 30, when you add it digit, is 3, right? Now let's come here. Let me prove this thing to you. Now 9 is a number which is a repetitive number. Okay, hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we need to take note of these numbers. Okay, now let's see. I'm saying 9 is a number which is repeating itself. Okay, so let's do something like, when you multiply 9 by any number, is the same, it will give you the same number. Okay, 9 times any number will give you the same number. Let's prove it. 9, let me take a number, let me pick a pen here and write. So let me take a number. 9 times 2. 9 times 2 is what? 18. Now when you find the digits, substitute for 18 will give you what? What is substitute?
1 and 8.
No, but it just says the substitute will be what? 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you multiply 9 by any number, you will get the same number. So 9 is a repetitive number. Let's come here. Let's say 20. Let's take a number. Let's say 9 times 4. What is 9 times 4? 9 times 4, 36. Okay. What is the
3 plus 6.
which is what? Which is what?
9.
9. Okay. So any number you pick, let's say 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is what? 9 times 9.
81.
81. So when you find the substitute for 81, it's also what?
8 plus 1
And
equals 9.
it equal to 9. So 9 is a repetitive number. Okay, if you take it by 9 times 12, let's say 9 times 12. Okay, 9 times 12 is what? Who can tell me?
9 times 12. I'm calculating 9 times.
Hey. Have you forgotten? What?
I can't see the questions clearly.
I'm saying 9 times 12.
I can see it now.
9 times 12. Hey, don't you know how to break questions and get the answer? The first one we did. Oh, you've forgotten everything. Here, you have your 10 here plus 2. Okay, if you are suffering, here will give you what? 90. Here will give you what? 18. 900 and what? Hey, are you saying 980? Eh?
124.
100 and what?
24.
24. I say 124. 9 times 2 is what? 9 times 2 is what? 18. Okay, so add your this thing to it. What will you get? If we break this one down, we break it down. I've 108. Yeah, I've just done this for you. This is the first lesson we did. Yes, 108. 108. This is the first lesson that we had. Okay, have you forgotten? Do you still remember?
No.
Okay. Okay, so when you see this, you have to do it fast. Okay, so now if you find a substitute for this, what will be? Who can tell me? It will be 9, right? Right?
Yes. It will be 9 plus 0 plus 8.
Which is what?
9.
Yeah. So
9.
9 is a number which repeats itself any answer. So our secret is anywhere you see 9, you just cancel it out. Okay, so now if I'm working and I have 9 inside, I'm checking for a checking answer. Anywhere I see 9 in my answer, I'll just cancel. I won't add it to my calculation because it will always repeat itself. Do you understand? So let's take example here. What we just solved. Okay, I gave you this one, so let's try this one out and see how we will be able to get it. Okay, so hello. Hello.
Can you please mute yourself?
Kindly mute yourself, okay? Now, can you hear me now? Hello. Yeah, can I continue? Okay,
yes,
so now let's check this answer. Who is that?
That is Franklin. Franklin is doing the noise.
Please kindly mute. Let's follow what we are doing. Okay, so now I'm here. Kindly watch this. Now the question that we are solving, okay, it was what, 96 times what, 98, right? Now we wanted to find a substitute, so we realized that the substitute for 96 is what, 9 plus what, 6. Okay, the substitute for this one is what, 9 plus 8. But check here, when we got here we had was 15 and we break it down and got 6. Do you see that we came back and we got the 6 here? We were just repeating ourselves. So straight away, if I'm using the shortcut method, anywhere I see 9, I'll just cancel this out. So instead of me going all this way, I'll start here. 9 plus 6. Okay, now 9 plus 6, because this one is 9 here, I'll cancel this out. I won't even add it. Now I'll come to the next one. 9 plus what, 8. Now I'll also cancel this one. So now I'll be left with 8 times what, 6 times what, 8. Hey, who is that? Now do you understand? You realize that all what we were doing here, we were just repeating ourselves. You see, later on we came back to what, 6 times 8. Have you realized it? Hello.
Yeah.
Have you realized it? You see, you have added, and we got 15 and we got 6 here, and then we found that we came here to 6, here to, we got 17, we added 8 and we came back. So we are just repeating. 9 is just repeating itself, so we just cancel out. So now we come straight is what, 8 times 6. Okay, so now 8 times 6 will give us the 48. So we'll be here and we find the a substitute for this, which is 12, and this. So we don't need this all process here. Do you understand? So now this one too, we got 9 here, so I can cancel 9 out from here. Okay, straight away I'll know that 4 plus this will give me 12. Okay, when I add the digits of that, I'll get my 3. Do you understand? Is it difficult?
Yeah.
Is it difficult?
No.
So this is how we, so now you understand that 9 is a number always repeating itself in your calculation. So if for instance we are doing something like this and then you want to check your answer, you don't need to waste your time adding 9. So anywhere you see 9, you cancel it out. So now I'm going to give a number and let's see how we go about that process. With that, we will get a full understanding of what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to give a number like this. Can I clean everything?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, you can ask.
What is one number is that on top
Which one? Here.
The one that is
Here.
9 plus 4
Plus 0 plus 8. This one is 3. Is 3.
Which one equals
3. 3. 3. When you find a check number, a substitute for 21 is what? 2 plus what? 1, which is 3. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so here is 3. Okay. Can we continue?
Yes.
Okay,
This
so
afternoon.
okay, so I'm going to clean everything.
Lot of supplements.
Okay, so I'm going to give a number, this time a big number, and then we will use it to do our practice. So answer is 2, 3, 4, 5. You can write it. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here will be this, here will be this. Okay, so now you know the answer. We are talking about a million digits. So now I have here times 8, 9, if you can use your calculator, but then we want to see if the answer is right. 4, 5 equals to, when you multiply this number by this, the answer is 1, 0, 9, 9, 3, 2, 0, 8, 9, 7, 5, 1, 0. Okay, so when you multiply that, let me group them. Okay, let me group them.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, so we want to prove it, we want to check it, we don't know. Okay, so we want to check this answer to see whether it's correct or wrong. Okay, okay, so I'm going to do that for us to see whether it's correct or wrong. We don't know. Okay, hello, hello. Okay, so this is what we have. So now we want to use the shortcut method to solve that. Okay, so to use the shortcut method, let's see. Now we want to eliminate 9. For now, we all understand that 9 is a repetitive number, and then we don't need it in our calculation. So if I add, you can see that if 1 plus 8 will give me 9, so I can cancel these 2. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
So I can cancel these 2, 1 and 8. Now here 2 and 7, when I add it, it will also give me 9. So it will also be repetitive number. So I can cancel 7 and what? 2. Now when I come here, 3 and 6 can also give me 9, right? So I can cancel it.
And 5, 4 and 5.
Okay, 4 and 5 will also give. So I'll cancel this. So now here I will have what? 0 here, right? Because when you cancel all this one, it will leave with 0. So 0 times. Now here too, let's check. 4 and 5 can be, right? So I can cancel this out. Okay. Now here too, this one too, 9 is here. So I can cancel this out. Then here 8 plus 0 is what? 8. So I have my 8 here. Okay. Equals to this. Now let's check here. Now we have 9 here. So once we see 9, this is the answer. We can just cancel the 9 out. Right? Now let's see which number can add up to. We want to cancel all 9 out. Now 1 can add to 8, right? 1 can add to 8, so we can cancel them out.
7 and 2.
Okay, 7 and 2 can also be cancelled out. Okay, then we have what? This one too can be cancelled out, right? 3 plus 5 plus 1. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So 3 plus 5 plus 1, right? Can it be cancelled out? 3 plus 5 is what? 8 plus 1 is what? 9. So we can cancel that one out. Okay, do you understand? So what is left here is what? 0, right? So what? Hello. I've cancelled them. I've cancelled everything. Yeah. Let's finish everything. You'll get an assignment. Let's finish it. Then we are done. Let's finish, and then I'll give you. Your assignment will be there. So let's finish this. So now it left. It was 0 plus 0 plus 0 is what? Is 0, right? Right. Okay. Now from your math experience, 0 times any number is what? 0 times any number is what?
The same number.
No, are you saying the same number? 0 times any number is what?
0.
Is 0. So here will be what? 0 equals to 0. So our answer, we can prove and know that this answer is what? Correct. Do you all understand? It makes the work very easy when you are using the shortcut method. But I believe now you've understood everything, then you can easily compute or check any answer to any question that you want. Okay. So thank you very much.
Are we going to leave?
Yeah. So now that you've gotten everything, so hey. But make sure I'll put the work there. Make sure you do your assignment. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.